Sunday morning to everybody. And happy wedding day to my niece, Jameson. Sorry we can't be there. But we are still parked outside of the Great Basin National Park. And if you look over Ray's head, that is actually the national park. You can see the boundary line from here. So we are walking down to a road that will walk us in to the southern part of the national park. It's been gated off because they've had a lot of snow in this area. When we drove down the road the other day, it was gated. So we're gonna go see if we can walk it. Maybe see if they've opened it, because Monday is May 1st and maybe that's a magic day or something, I don't know. But anyway, stay tuned. So as you can see, there's still snow up on the peak up there. And little itty bitsy pieces of snow tucked around everywhere. Anyway, just in the couple of days that we've been here, I've noticed that snow is melting. It's not near as white as it was when we first got here. We are now officially entering the Great Basin National Park. Here is the boundary line. I would say this is maybe a quarter mile from our campsite, if that. So anyway, here we go. All right, so we're right here and we are camped right along here. There's a road that comes off and there's camping national or BLM land. It's BLM land and there's spots all up in here. So we're gonna walk this today. We're definitely gonna make it to the cabin. That's our goal. And then we'll see how we feel and hit down these other trailheads. This is gonna be, from where we're at now to the cabin is gonna be, I think, 3 miles. And it's getting really hot today. But we're also gonna check out these campsites. All these campsites along Snake Creek Road are free. They're dispersed camping. Some have vault toilets, some do not. But we're gonna take a look at those and we'll show you those as well. Okay. All right, we have started the trail. The gate back there is still closed, which I thought for sure it would have been open today, but because I saw what I thought was a ranger down here yesterday. However, the sign on there said that it's closed to motor vehicles, but all other activity is allowed. So we're gonna go try to find this cabin and take a look at some of these campsites. I'm glad we left Brutus at home because it's warm. I'm already hot and I don't even think it's 65 degrees yet. This is the Snake Creek that runs through the park. And we are watching out for snakes today, actually. It is nice and warm. They will probably be out sunning. We're getting close to the first campground. And you can see all the snow melt on the side of the road. If you were to just make an assumption back at the gate, you would think everything is dry, but it's not. We're at the Monkey Rock group campsite. So it's a walk-in, has a vault toilet, has trash. It's right on the creek. Is it open? Oh, good.
We'll go check the mail.
So this is just a group tent site. And it's still muddy back here. Oh yeah, it's still wet. Here is a campsite for one person. The other two were group sites supposedly, but I don't. You could get a van.
2 vans?
Yeah, nose to butt. You could probably get, you can get a Class A back in there, all the way back, and a trailer. I mean, as long as you can handle the road. This is nice. It's a nice site. It's not named, but it's the next site after Pinnacle Group. Yeah, it's first come, first serve. Free. Free 99! Our nice, hard-packed road just turned into Rut City. foot and not in the van. Oh yeah. Definitely some four-wheel drive back here. And no big rigs because there is nowhere to turn around. We are about 3 miles in. Oh, it looks like we're coming back up to a road. Looks like it gets better right there. But anyway, this part is hard to navigate. It's about 3 miles in from the entrance. Ray's ready to go gold panning. This road is a mess. Is it cold? I know. The sun's hot today.
Chilly. Loaded with gold.
I just happened to look over here and see an old piece of mining equipment. We're still looking for the cabin. And I've about hit my threshold. I think we found it. We've hiked almost 4 miles from our campsite.
Help us your clearing house. You're the winner.
Anybody home? Oh, there's another door. Is that open? Oh, it does.
There's no critters in here.
Oh, wow. Oh, it does feel good in here. Oh, cool. It is. Yeah, well, it's underground. Trying to figure out how everything works. Very nice. They did a nice job refurbishing this. Okay, Squirrel Springs. This one's about 4 miles in. You will not be able to get to this one unless you have four-wheel drive. This is the parking area. You could probably back your van up in here. And it's got a bathroom and garbage. Oh, there's another pull-in site. Oh, just go down the street. There's a little bit more. So you can get 2 vans in here. Nice. Ray is still out there exploring a little bit. Oh, he's coming back. And we're hanging out in the campsite. It got hot today, so we are going to sit here, drink some water, have a snack, and head on back down the mountain. We can go a couple more miles, and there'll be a trailhead that leads you to like 5 or 6 different hikes. And so if you don't mind hiking 5 miles to get to the trailhead and then doing your hike, go for it. I'm not that kind of hiker. And but once the gates are open to come down here would be great. Again, you cannot get to this part unless you're in a 4-wheel drive. There is a whole section of the road that's pretty much washed out. So
So guys, thanks for coming along with us on our hike up to Tilford Cabin. It was, what, about 4.5, 5 miles from our campsite.
Mm-hmm.
The road is blocked off, you know, it's got the gate locked.
Oh, you can't see it.
Right here.
You can't see it.
And based on some of the damage on the road closer to the cabin, it might be midsummer before they maybe reopen it, because they're going to probably have to bring in some gravel probably, and
Or they're going to leave it alone.
Or leave it and just
4x4.
Yeah.
You need 4-wheel drive for sure on one part of it.
Because there was some pretty heavy, well, you probably saw in the video, pretty good little waterfall action going down the road and some wet spots. So who knows, maybe it will. But it was nice to see the campgrounds down there. We did see on the sign.
Campsites.
Campsites,
Yeah.
yes.
There's no ground. It's like enough for 1 to 2 people.
And there is a 14-day limit on the site. So if you get one, good luck to you. Enjoy the site. I'm sure summertime's probably pretty warm. Right now it would be fine, but...
So today is April 29th. It's a Saturday, and we're the only people out here. So I'm sure everybody's up at the main visitor center and entry because of the cavern and everything. So you also have to go down a 6-mile dirt road just to get to this entry point. So I'm pretty sure this is a very not used.
Right.
I mean, I don't think many people use this area. However, at the end of this road, which we didn't make it all the way down there, there are trailheads with really nice hikes apparently. So if the gate is closed, you'd have to hike to a campground probably, spend the night and do your hike the next day, unless you're just hardcore. And you can hike the road for 5 miles and then do another 10-mile hike.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
we're not that hardcore.
I think the Dead Lake Trail is like 6 or 7 miles around. So you're looking at 6 to it. Let's just say 6 around it, and then 6 back.
Yeah.
18er.
So, but like the sign said, that road is closed to motor vehicle, but all other activity is allowed. So if you want to hike in, nab a spot, and do some hiking for a few days, I mean, it's a great time. I mean, there's nobody here. So you would have a great time. So anyway, enough of our...
No water supply, so you'll have to bring your own water in.
But the pit toilets were clean. There was actually toilet paper in there. So anyway, thanks for joining us today. Enough of our jibber jabber.
If you like, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, comment if you like this kind of content.
And make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when our next video is coming out. See you next time. Bye.